Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Depends on when you are watching this. It is me, the one, the only, the drag queen, Unica de Leon. Welcome back. Alrighty, let's get back into it. So, this is going to be part 2. I want to go really into depth of what I did yesterday. And let me go ahead and explain. So, today I have the vest that I made, but I did some correcting on my vest. I got it from McCall's M7254, and the one that I am doing is actually design number A. It's just a simple jacket vest type thing. If I wanted to end it, I can end it like this with no sleeves, but there's a lot that I need to do to this. I need to hem the edges because nobody likes loose edges. And I'm also going to go more into depth of what I did. So, with the pattern, for Cardigan A, it was requesting 2 different types. There's 3 things that you needed. You needed 2 number 1s. Okay, so you need 2 of these. This is the shape. This is going to be your front part. So, you had to take your material, and I actually had mine folded over. So, this is the satin. I had satin facing both sides, and what I did is I placed my fabric above it. And one thing I also had to do last night was I had to add about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of extra fabric from this measurement, because the only measurements it gave me was for a young one, which I did not notice. I should have been looking for something more for an adult. This is actually for a kid. So for my body type, I went ahead, I added a couple of inches. So this actually came out great, me personally. With this, I added 2 extra inches. So about 2 inches on top, 1 inch on the bottom, about a total of, I want to say 2.5 inches to 3 inches coming from the side. So I added a couple of inches and it fits a lot better. The one that I did yesterday was super tight. If you do follow this, I highly recommend don't make the same mistake as me. Go ahead and find a size that is going to fit you. They say that this fits, a medium fits a size 36. My chest is a 36, but it felt a little tight. So I had to add a few inches. So yeah, so you need 2 of these. And so, like I said, I cut them out using my rotary cutter, which if you have a rotary cutter, this comes in really good. Like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. So always have a rotary cutter. It cuts fabric way easy. So like I said, I traced it, and one thing that helped me was a bar of soap. When I needed to add a few inches, I went ahead, I did my measuring of what I needed, and I added that extra fabric. So I measured what I was. I actually had Mr. Mubu help me. So he actually went ahead and measured my body, and from those measurements I added from what this was. So if this was, let's say this right here was 6 inches, I added about another 3 inches of material between this and my arm, and that equaled 9 inches. So, and I needed an extra 2 inches. So if we place this right here, I have from 1 to 6, I have about a good 7 inches. So about 1 inch, 1.5 inches more. So then if we come down here, having this leaned up against this, I added another, once again, because we're going back from where I already sewed everything, so it's about another 2.5 inches. So this fits a lot better. I'm scared to do my arms, which is what I'm going to do with you guys. And this is going to be a learning lesson. Every video that I do is a learning lesson, and I think that's going to be my biggest statement. So, let's get into this. I am nervous, but I want to grow with you guys. I might not have all the answers. Maybe you guys might have answers for me. Even better ideas. Hey, Queenie, don't do this, do this. I appreciate the feedback. I do want to say thank you to Sherry Tippy Toe. She actually gave me more confidence when I spoke to her. She told me to go find out some stuff, like she told me about I forgot the name of this, a hem cutter. So this thing comes in handy. Instead of using scissors, you want to redo a stitch, remove the hem that you just did, and this is to die for. I think it's like a hemming stitch, or I forgot the name of it, but it's a hem cutter or a stitch cutter or whatever. This is like my baby now, so I love it. Get yourself some pins. What I think I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna grab an old scrunchie and tie it, sew this to it so that I can have it placed right here. So as I'm sewing or removing the pins or adding pins, I can have it somewhere up here, and it's just easier because when I have it over here, I start putting them on the ground instead of inside this. So that's gonna be another craft for me. But like I said, I wanna go ahead and get into this. The design that we're actually doing today is the cow print jacket that Selena had. There was two different cow print designs. When she was with Johnny Canales, she wore the black jacket with the cow print arms. So I have the cow print fabric right here. She had she had the jacket with the cow print arms. And then that same jacket she used, but she also made herself a pair of pants. She did a concert called A Night to Remember. I think it was in McAllen, Texas. No, it was in El Paso, Texas. Now I have to do my homework. I can't remember the concert. But yeah, she was very young. She had that short hair bob type style working for her. When she was doing the Johnny Canales show, she did have long hair. She had it in a ponytail, stuff like that. So my goal today is to measure. I need to really watch what I'm doing because this fabric was expensive. To me, $8 for fabric is expensive. So the fact that I spent $8 on this and I had the money to get it, okay. But let's just say I can't mess up. But there's that. Now, what I can do is I can probably do a demo, which I think is going to be best for this. And I noticed that this is falling apart. Why is this falling apart? Why is this coming apart? Okay. This is interesting. I just noticed that one of my seams is coming apart. Interesting. I'm gonna have to sew this back together. Okay. So now that I'm here with you guys, I just want to talk about some things. I have a list of stuff that I want to talk about. This is stuff that's happened to me over the week. I am going to make some announcements. I am no longer going live. 2 reasons. I am going through a lot right now. I am not here to air out my personal laundry every single day, so please bear with me. I'm going through a lot. I don't expect people to understand what I'm going through. I'm not asking for, you know, oh, poor Unica. No, don't do that. I don't want that. What I do want is some understanding. So one thing that I do want is people to understand, okay, you know what? give him some time, give him some space. I'm not mad at anybody, trust me. If I was mad, you would know. And I would go straight to you. I'm the realest person that you'll ever see or ever meet. And there are some subscribers here that, you know, do talk to me on a daily. But since, you know, I believe Monday, I have not spoken to anybody. I don't think I really want to. I think it's been Monday or Tuesday that's the last time I spoke to someone. Since I've spoken to someone, and I want to make that very clear. I am not mad at anybody. Please don't take offense that I haven't answered anybody. I just need some me time. And let me just simply say, this queen is not, you know, addicted to her phone, okay? I am not the one that wants to be stuck here, you know, on her phone, answering everybody, and I need to make that very clear. I have a life. If I don't answer you, it's because I'm busy. If I'm not taking care of my mom, I'm taking care of Mr. Mubu. Mr. Mubu is my partner. If I'm not, you know, how would I put this? If I'm not taking care of Mr. Mubu, I'm cleaning my home. I have 3 dogs, Liendres, Rata, and Baby. I have this house that I have to clean, which, trust me, me and Mr. Mubu are very picky. We like the house to be clean, and for the past 2 days, it has smelled so lovely in here. I'm loving it. I'm working on trying to fix my yard. I am working on seeing what things me and Mr. Mubu can do. Like last night, we went on a date. It was a lovely date. We did not spend money. How? Easy. We ain't got none. 2, it was our anniversary. I just wanted to go spend some quiet time. Go look at a beautiful scenery. And if you guys saw my photos, you guys would see that we went to the park. We fed the ducks, and it was nice. I don't think we should have fed the ducks because there's a sign that says, hey, don't feed the ducks. But I'm like, no. I grew up feeding the ducks here. I want to feed the ducks. But, going back to what I'm saying, I apologize to anybody if I am coming off rude, disrespectful, mean. When I get like this, it's a very serious note that, hey, I need to step away. And I think me not going live no more is a very great idea. The other idea is I don't have a laptop no more. Okay, I had to give that laptop back. I know what everyone's thinking. Junior, you're a drag queen. Aren't you dripping in money? No, I'm not dripping in money. If I was dripping in money, I'd be on vacation. Ow! That's what I was doing. I have no idea if this is a good idea, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I'm going to cut off an inch right here. This is why I love the rotary cutter. Like, this thing saves lives. Like, look at that. Like, that is such, like, there is no loose fabric off of that. That's why I love this rotary cutter. It is to die for. So what I'm actually doing is, if anybody saw, this jacket part was longer. So hold on, let me scoot this back and I'll show you guys. So when I did add the extra extensions, since this was made for a female, their body is, for mostly females, it's, you know, they want it to stop at above the waist. Okay, well, I'm a man. I wanted it to be longer. But then I realized, hey, you're a drag queen. It's supposed to go by your waist, where your butt pads are. And I'm like, oh, the butt pads, okay. So now what I'm doing is this extra fabric, because it hangs down, I'm gonna go ahead, remove it. I just have to fold this guy right here, this guy right here. Look, it's even now. It fits the shape. This part over here doesn't. Let me see if you guys can see this. There you go. This is perfect. This is not. This is just loose fabric. I have to cut this off. There we go. And yes, I am drinking my coffee. And the lovely coffee that I have here is my unicorn. And it says, believe in magic. You know what? I do believe in magic. Because there's times where I need a lot of magic up in this place. I'm really happy and excited. I can't wait to see how this comes out. The only thing is because I added those extra 2 inches, I feel like I have to add the extra 2 inches to my arms. But part of me is like, yeah, that sounds totally right. That's exactly what you have to do. And I'm like, yeah, I got this. Now let me show you guys the next piece. I think I have the, there it is. So this is the back piece. Nope, this is not it. Where did I put number 2? I'll show you guys what number 2 is. Number 2 is the back part. It only shows you half of it. So what I did is I folded the fabric as so. Okay. Here was the fabric. Okay. It has the neckline. Okay. It has the arm piece. It has where your sleeve goes. So when I say your arm piece, the shoulder part. So neck, shoulder, arm. Okay. I know you guys can't see it because it's black. I apologize, but you guys can see my hem. This is my hem. So it goes neck, shoulder, arm, side, and then it goes your waist. I cut that out. It came out to be looking like this. So it's like a back part. I know you guys can't see that. I don't know why I'm trying to show you. But I'm doing my best. So it looks like this little octagon back shape of a vest. Where did I put it? You know, if I have it, I can probably show you guys more. Okay. Here it is. Okay, there. This is only side 1. So when I folded the fabric, okay, it was like this. Oop, let me put you guys down. There you guys go. Okay. So this is the shape. This is part number 2. Like I said, I followed the medium size because, like I said, mine was a 36. I did not have to add more fabric to it. It fits perfectly. If I add more fabric, it might even fit more comfortably, but I'll take it. So, like I said, this is a learning experience for me. Every time I sew and I show you guys, I've never done it. So, let's go into this. Here's my neckline. I have it right here. So, let me fold this up again and I'll show you guys. Oops. Oh, my pins fell out. From where? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, since it's already sewn, I don't think you guys would be really able to see it, but I will try my best. So, here we have, I have it folded, so satin on one side, satin on the other, and I lined it up, okay? Here's my neckline, here's my shoulder, here's my arm, here's my side, here's my waist. I used my rotary cutter, I cut a lot, oh! Okay, first thing up there, take the blade off, make sure the blade's cut resistant. Okay. I cut against the edges. After that, I pinned number 1 and number 2 together, as so. Remove this. Here's number 1. Here's number 2. Pinned it together, sewed it, flip it around, do both sides. You have a vest. Yay! Now let's move on. So I have this edging here. I need to figure out how to do my arms. Like I said, this is all a learning experience for me. I don't know what I'm doing. I can totally jack this up right now. Now, I have about, I want to say 8 yards of fabric in white. And it's satin. I can probably make a dummy of the sleeves just to see what it would look like. If it works out great, great. If I need to add 2 inches, I'll add 2 inches. Maybe I should just go ahead and add the 2 inches because I did that to the top part, the front part, which is going to be on the front of the vest. I did that, so maybe I need to add 2 inches. Maybe I don't. The pattern on which they're asking for is this guy right here. This is your sleeve, okay? To me, this seems like a very decent type of sleeve, okay? If I wanted it to be short sleeve, it would stop right here. But I want it to be long sleeve. What they're asking me is, has to be for a medium, so this sleeve has to fit this sleeve has to fit right into here. Which looks like that can happen. I don't think I need to add anything, because it looks just like it would. And I love it. Looks like a very long sleeve, but I love it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut my fabric, and we are going to make 2 sleeves. Yay, sleeves! So there's that, put that to the side. To make a dum-dum sleeve or not? That is a question. To make a dum-dum sleeve or not? Let's not. Oh, I know what you guys are thinking. No, Queenie, make a dum-dum sleeve. Well, like I said, this is a learning experience, so maybe I don't want to make the dum-dum sleeve. Maybe I just want to do it. And that's the type of person I am. I'm just a do it kind of guy. Or queen. Or whatever you want to call me. Okay, so they want us to, let me see. I need about, let's see how I want to do this. I don't want to waste fabric, so I'm going to fold fabric a different way. Perfect. Okay, now that we have that, I move this guy over here. So I'm going to open this guy and measure. I need about another 2 more inches, so about right there, and about right here. Perfection. As so. Perfect. Okay, so I flatten this guy out. I still need about another 2 more inches. So come over here. I throw this guy over here. Perfect. There we go. That's how I do it. Okay, so I put this here, put this here. As so, like I said. Okay, and this goes to the tip. This goes to the tip. Yay! It worked. Okay. So, let me grab my weights. I know what you guys are gonna think. Oh my god, it's so cute! Well, thank you. So I need 1 right here, 1 right here, and one right here. There we go. So now I'm going to elevate you guys so you guys can see exactly what it is I'm doing. And I do apologize if you guys get motion sickness, but I really don't feel like pausing and stopping my camera. So let's just get into it, okay, shall we? Perfect. Right about, let's see, there. Okay, those two guys go down, those two guys go right here. There you go. There you go. And there you go. Okay, perfect. So let's see, right about there. Yay! Okay, so, excuse the mess. I have fabric all over the place. But, let's go ahead and get started. So, what I'm doing is I'm flattening this guy out. Okay, perfect. Everything's nice and flat. I go over with my hands, make sure I don't feel any bumps. The flatter, the better. Okay, there we go. That's right there. Perfect. And that's right here. Perfect. And this one's over here. Perfect. Okay. Excuse me. That's the coffee this morning. How do I clean my rotary cutter? That's one thing I need to learn. Sorry guys, I was blowing into my rotary cutter. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut. Ready? This is going to hurt me so bad because I can't believe I'm cutting my cow pattern. Ready? 1, 2. I'm going to give myself a 2 extra inches because I know this is the hand part, so I have to hem this. Okay, there we go. Now I get to follow the paper. So we're cutting up against this edge. Like I said, this is your sleeve. We are working on the sleeves. Oh, I gotta cut harder through this. I'm not thinking all the way through. There we go, see? And it comes right through. Look at that. Ooh! Okay. I'm getting way too excited right now. Okay, so, excuse me, Mr. Lamp. I'm going to do this part again. Okay, so right here. Okay. So, I went from here, around. We just got to this last part, which is going to be right here. And if you guys notice, I'm giving myself just a few centimeters more. About a ½ an inch more. Because remember, I have to pin this. So, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so there's that, there's that, there's that. Put these guys back up here. These are both sleeves now. Because remember, I folded the fabric. So, oops, there's some like little loose ends that I didn't connect, so bear with me. Okay, there we go. There's that, there's that, there's that. Perfect. Okay, there is my, serious? I have like a little thread right there. There you go. Okay, so. Here are the sleeves. Whee! Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Excuse you, sir. This is why I don't like this rolly chair. I just want to rolly with a leverage. Okay. And there we go. So, let's see our pattern, shall we? So here is our cow print pattern. Isn't it pretty? Cut exactly the way we need it to. Yay! So, now I'm gonna fold this little guy up. I think this is pretty cool to follow a pattern. The one that's gonna be the most difficult is when I make her fluffy dress that she had. I think that's gonna be the hardest for me. So, we're doing this inside out, because that's the way you sew. You sew inside out so that when you have everything up, it's nice side pretty. Now, does it matter which sleeve is which? No, because it's still going in the same way. Okay, so we're gonna put this inside out. Okay, right there. Perfect. I am gonna stick my arm here because I want to see if it's too tight. See how much fabric I have on my arm. It's gonna be tight, but you know what? It works. Okay. So let me just put one sleeve to the side and let's work on one. So with this, we are going to do it like so. Perfect. Okay. Grab your pins and start pinning. What I'm doing is I'm sewing in the middle part. One. Two. Ow! Don't poke yourself, unlike me. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Okay, we got to connect this guy to this guy. So as we do that, I want this to be on the bottom. So by looking at this, one side is going to be connected to one side. So I need to do it like this. I need to connect this shoulder part. So what I'm doing is I'm only doing one side. So I'm opening this part up. I'm leaving a couple of inches so that I can pin around it as so. I think this is the way I'm supposed to do it. I have no idea. I've never done this, but like I said, what is it? A learning experience. Yes, queen, yes. We are learning together. So I'm really excited because the holidays are going to start coming up. I know what you guys are thinking. Don't say that. Well, I'm going to say it because it's my favorite time of the year. Halloween. Me and Mr. Mugu are trying to figure out what we should do for Halloween. You know, are we going to do couples? Are we just going to go as, you know, whatever? You know, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what we're going to do. But one thing I want to do is I want to decorate. I've always wanted this. I wanted my home to be decorated for the holidays. So Halloween, have a couple of fake pumpkins and some spider webs and you know, some little spiders everywhere. You know, that's cute. So when my niece comes over, she sees that. She's like, oh, looky, Uncle has stuff. Even though she's only 1 year old. Like, she will be 1 year old. She'll be 10 months. 10, 11 months. She's gotten really big. So I'm rotating my work as I go. But bear with me, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. but it's okay. Why? Because learning is fun. Right there, perfect. I should raise the satin up a little bit more. Perfect, right there. So yeah, that's all I'm doing is I'm pinning my fabric together. See? You're pinning it together and you're going around so that the outside is to the outside, the inside is to the inside, and people like it to look good. Yay! We know what we're doing. I hope I'm inspiring one of you guys. I think this is like the most funnest thing ever. But it does hurt your fingers. Hurts my fingers. Oh, why? Maybe it's my arthritis. I don't have arthritis. Sorry if those who do. Whoops. Yay. This is so much fun. Oh, we're to the end. Okay, so, that being said, since I do have a little bit of extraness right here, because we like to be extra, let's pin this guy right here. And right here. Okay. Okay, so sorry, I got quiet for a second. I had no idea what I was doing. So now this edge can go right here. Okay, there's already a pin here, so I need to remove this pin and correct this area. So from here to here. Perfect. Okay, there we go. That seems legit. Okay. Great. Your sleeve is now sewn, not sewn in, but it's pinned in. So it's not perfect, but it's something. So I don't want my sleeves to come apart, so let's go ahead, let's put these to the side, because I don't need these no more. Oh, my Lord. Okay. So, move this to the side. Bring your sewing machine closer to you. I'm going to put you guys next to me so you guys can really see what I'm doing. One, two, three, four. Perfect. Okay, so let's look at the sewing machine. There we are. Let's bring you guys in closer. Whee! Oh. There you guys are. Right about there. Okay. Let me scooch over. Woo! So sorry. Okay. So, we are here. And we are right there. Okay. This is my sewing machine. Okay. What I am doing is learning, because I have no idea if this is the correct way to do this or not. So like I said, people, bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start from right here in this corner. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to raise my foot. My foot is rose. Rose. Ha, rose. I'm going to gently stick this right here. And this is where the big clump of fabric is, where they connect. So I want to make this really tight. So what I'm going to do is, now I'm on 14. I'm going to change my stitch pattern. I'm going to change it I'm going to change it probably to number 5. There we go. Make sure everything's nice and flat because I don't want this to unravel. So, where's my foot pedal? Okay, so there's that. Clamp that down. Okay, now that that's done, raise this guy up. Move that guy. I'm going to change it back to where I had it. I had that on number 14. There we go. Okay, drop that down. Okay, there's that. And let's proceed. Okay, there we go. We have a safety pin. Let's remove the safety pin. Okay, like I said, I'm doing the arm part, so it's going to be everything that's going to be underneath this area. So right here, underneath the arm. Okay. There you go. Like I said, see, if I have this on me, I will remember to put the pins back in my arm. Not that I want the pins in my arm, but I want him like close to me. So I'm measuring by my 3/8 mark on my machine. There's writing right here, so it's a 3/8 mark. And go again. Okay, I'm gonna stop, pull out, put my pin back in. Okay, ready, set, and go. Okay, stop. Pull my pin out. Pull through again. Look, we're almost to the end. Yay! Pull the pin out, stick that back in. Okay, now we're at our edge. Yay. Pull my needle up. Yay. Put that up. Pull through. I like to give myself some extraness. Here, I do take the loose fabric. And so not the loose fabric, the 2 threads. I don't want this to come undone. Which also, I will be hemming this part up on my sleeve, so I'll be doing a hem right here. This looks a little small for me, so let's see. It's gonna be a little small. So I might have to cut and make this into a bigger part. So, but let's look at this. So, our sleeve is now sewn. We'll get back to this bottom part here in a bit, but I'm more worried about this part up here, where the 2 fabrics are connected. So, I want to sew that first before we go anywhere else. Okay, so let's move this guy in. Okay, so I'm gonna straighten out my fabric. Don't want no loose ends or anything. Okay, there's that. Pull my thread through right about here. Okay, it's back in the machine. There we go. Perfect. Yay. Okay. Okay, so I have to figure out how to do this, but by not poking myself. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna start over here. Okay, so we have this guy, and we have this guy right here, so I'm gonna move this. Okay, so here's where we left off. This is where we started. This is where I made that big sewing clump so that it can stick. So now what I'm doing is I'm sticking my fabric, and I really gotta watch how I do this because I need to make sure that everything gets sewn together. So, with that being said, let me move all these little extras. It just looks like a hot mess. There we go. Okay, much better. So, I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to stick my fabric right there. Perfect. Okay, right there. Sewing, 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 sewing. Perfect. Okay. Following my needles. Okay. I'm still using that same measurement mark. It's the 25th of an eighth. 2/5 of an eighth, or a fifth of an eighth. I just know where my markings are. I don't know what the marking is, but that's what I've been following since I've started. Perfect. Yay! What I was thinking I'm doing this wrong. No. Okay, let's just keep doing it. Like I said, everything is what? A learning experience. Okay. Let's go ahead. Ow! I just poked myself. So this is only one side of the fabric. Yay! Let's look at the other side. Let's do the other side. Yay! Oh my goodness, you guys, my jacket is coming together right before my eyes. I can't believe it. See, this can be fun, you guys. Because you're with the drag queen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's hope I don't run out of my bottom thread, because if so, that'd be horrible. Moving my, like I said, we're putting both fabrics together, so black and white, see? I'm sticking my fabric in through right about here. Ooh, right there, okay. Okay, sorry, I get quiet when I start to focus way too hard. So, what I'm doing is I'm sewing the other side, so it's going to be the shoulder part. So, pretty much like right here. So, it's going to be this shoulder part. Excuse my fat arms, but yes, that is exactly what I am doing. And I'm almost done. Yay! First sleeve almost done! Okay, now we're just doing, sew this little guy up. There we go. Put that guy up. Move my needle up. Right there. Pull this guy through. There we go. This is our jacket. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, ready? You guys ready? Let's do this. I have no idea how this is going to come out. I bet you anything it's going to be tight. But like I said, this is what a learning experience. Excuse the shade. Don't worry, my big old body won't make any clips. Okay, you know what? I need to remove these guys. Okay, we pull this jacket through. Ooh, this is gonna be nice and tight. What? Do you guys see this? And look at the stitching. It's so pretty. No way. Queenie, you're amazing. I know. Pretty cool, huh? What? Somebody has the cow jacket? Yes, that'd be me. Hello, everybody. Look. Excuse my big old body. Oh, this is cute. And I love it. I have my cow jacket. I should have made this bigger. No, don't know what I'm doing. Look. I have the cow jacket. What? I have massive arms. But it's cute. Look. Ah! What do you guys think? Pretty snazzy, huh? I love it. I think it's amazing. Okay, let's take the jacket off. With my big old arms. I can't get out of now. Oh my god! No, I'm just joking. It's just my hand. I have a fat ass hand. I'm swollen. That's why. Okay. But we did it. We did it. We did it. We have one more sleeve to do. We're not done yet. What are you guys talking about? See, I'm able to do a video when Mr. Mubu's not here. Because no one's judging me right now. But he will judge me later. And be like, babe, what are you doing? Babe, why are you talking so much? I'm gonna be like, babe, shut up. This is awesome, you guys. I am so happy right now. Yay, happiness. When you're sad, you make your own happiness. I did great. I think this is amazing. That's just me personally. There we go. That's fluff. But we have the cow jacket. Ah! This is so exciting. And that was like the most squeakiest I've ever made myself. You gotta admit, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. I might have to go bigger. This is kind of exciting. I'm way too excited. I think you guys can see my excitement. I'm so excited! Yay! I got one more sleeve to do. Ooh. Okay. Can someone please explain to me the tension of my needle? I don't understand that. People are like, this is for your tension. What does that mean? You gotta understand, I have a brother's sewing machine, and this brother ain't telling me nothing. But yeah, this is learning experience. You know what, you guys? Oh, bless me. Whew. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Okay. This is super exciting. I am so excited. I am almost done. Yay! Part 1. Look at it, you guys. It's a jacket. I'm so excited. I love it. Okay. We have sleeve number 2. Remember, we're working inside out. So, we're going to do what we did last time. I'm going to pin this part, okay? Perfect, okay. Right about there. I think that's the bad part with me. Ow! Ooh! I just poked myself. Ooh, that one hurt. Ooh. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The worst thing about being a seamstress. Well, I'm not a seamstress. I sew. Does that make me a seamstress? I was about to call myself a masseuse. I am not one of those. Even though I went to school for massage therapy. That's why I left it. Yep, I did. You guys need to be down there, not up here. Okay. This is so cool, you guys. You have no idea how excited I am. I am making my own Selena outfit. Why? Because I'm the shiznits. Yes, I am. Why do I feel like this sleeve is crooked? It's kind of making me upset. Making me sad. Oh, I'm sad. I think my coffee pot is still on. Excuse me. So I think what I'm going to do is go buy a pair of black jeans, and then what I'm going to do is trace onto the fabric the pattern of the jean. Because Selena, her pants were black. The only thing that was in front was like a chap looking cow print just like this. And I think this would be awesome. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to do this first. I don't know if I did this first the last time or if I didn't, but oh well. What I say, this is a learning experience. I think that's like one of my favorite catchphrases. This is a learning experience. You don't know everything, like you can't know everything. Alrighty. The foot is down. Yes, it is. And where's my foot pedal? Yay, right here. Yay. Get it, ice cream! Whee! Oh, that one won't go in. Whee! No, it still won't go in. Whee! There it goes. Yay, there it is. There you go. Ice cream! There you go. There's your stitch pattern, nice and straight. Perfect. All the way around. Now, we just gotta pin it to this guy. So remember, it goes inside out. So it goes like so. I think. Remember. Try to remember, how did I do this? It was like... Okay, here's our sleeve. Let's push this guy back. Okay, inside out. Okay, so if I was an inside out type of dude, I would have my arm like this. Yes. So then I would have this guy right here. Yes. Remember, you want your bottom part to be connected to your waist part, so it's going to be like so. Okay. And we'll pin this corner to this corner so we know where we're at. Ow! I know what you guys are thinking. This is so boring. How do you think I feel? But remember, you guys are learning with me. Because what? Learning is fun. Yay! Fun, fun. Please tell me I'm doing this right. Let me look at my... Hold on, you guys. I really don't want to mess this up. Yeah, I'm doing this correctly. Like, I think I'm getting into my own head. Like, you're going to mess this side up. You're definitely going to mess this side up. Because the way I'm pinning this doesn't seem right. Yeah, see? The way I'm doing this is not right. I'm going inside. I'm doing this wrong. I know I'm doing this wrong. Start over again. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. Okay. This side has to go to... How did I do this? Okay. Let's just put the sleeve through. Okay. If I was inside out, I would be right here. Okay. Yep, just like so. So that means this part has to be with... Because I'm doing this right. I know I am. Like, this part has to be with this. Okay? So that means this part has to be with this, which is what I was doing. But like I said, I'm getting into my own head. I need to stop overthinking. Because, like, I'm telling myself, this is fun. Because learning is what? Fun. So let's have some fun. Not overthink what I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's continue. Start over. You're doing this right. You know you are. Stop thinking. I think why I'm able to succeed in this is because nobody's here to bother me. Even though Mr. Mubu doesn't bother me, I think I bother myself knowing that he's here. Does that make sense? Ow. I apologize for my quietness, you guys. I really do. Like I said, when I start to focus way too hard on this, and I don't want to mess it up, I get quiet. So, there we go. Okay. Now that we're in good standings, I can see what I'm doing now. Everything's perfect. Yay! Ice cream! There we go. Okay. Okay, the whole arm part is now attached and connected. So, we have to start from here, where the beginning part is, and sew that together. Okay. I know what you guys are thinking. Why do we have to keep moving the sewing machine? Because guess what? I'm teaching you guys how to sew this thing together. Okay. Okay, so once again, I do think it's best that I do the same, connecting stitch right here as I did in the last one. But part of me is saying don't do that because I noticed that this pattern is a lot more connected and thick. So let's go with that. So let's go ahead, drop this guy down. Ow! Poking myself again. Not cool. What did I do? Why is this more clunky than the last one? Hold on. There we go. Remember what I said, y'all. This is not going to be all sweet candy and sugar plums. So I know I'm on the bottom because both sides are connected. So this is like the bottom part. This is like the shoulder part. We're almost done. See, here's where everything's connected. The bottom of the arm to the armpit. Like, I know that's where we're at. So I know we're okay, but something's telling me no. We're almost done. Look, we're at our last little pin. Okay, let's keep going. There we go. Okay. There's that. We pull this through. There we go. Oh, hold on. What? No, wait. Okay, let's see it. This is going to be arm number 2. And let's pull this guy out. Like so. Okie dokie. No, wait, you guys, look. It's not complete, but it's complete. Look, the arms are now connected, and I officially have the Selena jacket. What? No, wait. Look at that. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. I made a jacket. Yay, yay, yay. I look good in this jacket. I know what y'all thinking. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a better angle. There you guys go. What do y'all think? I made a Selena jacket. My Selena jacket is complete. I love it. I did great. I'm very proud of myself. Yay! I have the Selena jacket. I did an amazing job. I know what y'all thinking. I can't believe you put satin with cotton. Well, guess what? It's my jacket, so that is so not a good fashion. That is so not what I asked. Yay! I am so proud of myself, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I still have to like do some hemming on it, but that's okay. Well, this is me, Untitled Chapter. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, hey, this is what you should have done. Hey, this is too tight. Hey, you can definitely see this. Let me know. Facebook me. You can look me up under Untitled Chapter. Just look at my name. I'm right there. Beautiful place. I'm painted. Yes. Later on this week, I will be doing a video with Perez. She will be letting. I will be doing her makeup. I'll be in drag. I just think it's only right, you know, drag queen do her makeup, not some random guy. So I will be doing her makeup. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know. Mwah! Thank you guys so much for joining me. This is Untitled Chapter, back by popular demand, on one and only. Love you guys. Mwah.